Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a PUBG thumbnail. I've done Fortnite, I've done Red Dead Redemption, and yeah, I thought it was really about time that I did one about PUBG. So yeah, let's start and go to File here. I'm going to click New. And like always, every thumbnail and every video is 920 by 1080 pixels, so be sure it's on that. Resolution is 300 nowadays, so be sure it's on 300, is the best. Then RGB color is what I really advise you, and the color background should be white, that's my preference, and for the rest you can click OK. There we go, and I actually have prepared images, so I'm gonna go ahead and link them. There we go. You're gonna have to add this one as first. As you can see here, there's a PUBG wallpaper, there's a guy here and a girl standing, so yeah, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. A little bit, by the way, maybe 13.5. So the idea is that this guy is going to be in the right here of the image, and the text and everything is here on the left. So what we're going to have to do is going to take this guy here, it's going to take the image a little bit, so I'm going to drag it like this, or maybe like this, by the way. It's going to make him put in the right corner. I think this is not enough, so we need to do, no it's not, it's like not enough in the corner. So what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put this in horizontal. So I'm going to go ahead and click transform and flip horizontal. There we go. As you can see, he's looking at the girl like that. I'm gonna put this image somewhere around here, I guess. I guess we can make it a little bit bigger. Let's do 14. There you go. Be sure you click this. And it's equal. Yeah, 14 is good. And what we're gonna do now, I think we have to cheat a little bit, because I can't really fill this part. You should make a selection and then you can fill it actually with the background, for example, but it doesn't really work in this case. So I'm gonna put it all the way to the right, so that this guy is in the right. I'm just gonna see what we can do about that. And what I think I'm gonna do is actually gonna make it black here. I'm gonna put a black layer, so that it isn't really that obvious that it is actually cut out here. And as you can see, by the way, also, on the sides, this person has some black lines. I don't know what it is actually, but as you can see, it's the image actually stops here. But okay, let's put it all the way to the right. Let's do a little bit faster. Okay, let's be sure that the whole guy, including his sleeves and his elbow here, is in the image. Just gonna put it like this. It's a little detail. Gonna put it up higher. Yeah, like that. It's pretty good. Just gonna put like 14, 20 or something. It's all good. It's just that the guy is quite high in the image. It's pretty important. But yeah, I'm gonna click OK. I'm gonna click on background and I'm gonna do no, wait, this one, layer, so that there's a new layer here, as you can see. And I'm gonna make it black, so I'm gonna put this one here. Just gonna drag it like this, and I'm gonna make it black. There you go. And from close you can actually see that the image is here and that it is actually cut out here and everything. But from far away, you can't really tell, you know, that's the thing, you can't really tell, and that makes it actually good, because it makes it pretty easy for us to do it. We have to put the text over the girl though, so that's the thing, but for the rest, yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna go with this. It looks good. Yeah, we're really good. This should be good like this. It's more than good. There we go. Yep. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna import the logo. Let's see this one. There we go, and we don't want it to be too big, but also not too small, because it needs to jump out from far away. The most important part is down here, far away, because the thumbnails are generally around this size or something like this. So this is more important than the big image here. And we don't want it to be too close to the sides as well, because you'll see that this may look far away from close, but it actually isn't that far away. As you can see, it looks pretty close to the top here. So we're gonna have to mess a little bit with that, and that really depends actually every time. A little bit like this. Okay, we can leave it like this for the moment. I'm just gonna add the other text that I wanted to add underneath here. So I was thinking about the font, and I did actually think about Big Noodle Tintling. I believe it's called Titling. I always forget how it's called, but there we go. This one is it. Big Noodle Titling. And yeah, let's go ahead and make this bigger. Moment. Okay, I'm gonna put well, thumbnail. That is the first word. I'm gonna make it white so that we can actually see what we're doing. Yep. I'm gonna make this bigger, of course. I don't know how big. Not all the way the image, but let's say something like the PUBG thing. Okay, so I don't really know how much, but let's see how much. Let's just do a little bigger than this, you know, just as an idea. 59. Okay, let's see. Gonna put this in the middle of the image, so that should be around here. I believe it's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, let's do something like this. And then underneath I'm gonna do tutorial, of course. Tutorial. There we go. And actually want to make this one slightly bigger. See, 63. Maybe I have to put thumbnail a little bit smaller. Okay, so this is around a good distance. And this is the middle of the image. I actually want thumbnail to be smaller, probably. Okay, so that actually works. I'm gonna put this on 60 maybe, just slightly one up. Okay. It's pretty good. So now I'm gonna take them together. I click Control and I hold Control and I click the other one. And then I click on G. There we go, it makes a group. And the whole thing, of course, gonna verify it's in the middle. It should be good. The distance between the texts, pretty much together actually. There we go. Let's see from there. Okay, maybe put a little bit down and a tiny bit smaller, the overall thing. Just like a little bit, because it's actually the good size. 98. Yep. See if it's like this. It's good. Okay, actually like that. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is good. Okay. And then I was thinking about putting the tutorial in yellow, so that looks even better. And for that one, I actually have a yellow color, which is this one. It's the F4FF00. Just gonna copy that. I'm gonna put that right here. Just gonna select the word first, and then do paste. And as you can see, I really like it. That we have the white thing and the yellow going on. Just see from afar. I really like that. Yeah, that's looking good. Just gonna slightly change this one in combination with orange. So I have this one is good. The orange, maybe a little bit lighter orange, a little bit, just a little bit. That should be good. Something like this. And we're going to the word tutorial. And I'm going to do a gradient overlay. Just gonna click that again. And just gonna add one here. As you can see, we want to drag the orange a little bit. Let's see. We want to be sure that the orange is also quite visible in the word. This is a little bit precise work, but it definitely gets the job done. Okay, so final thing I wanted to do is take this image here, the one we used, the one that is the wallpaper. I'm gonna go here to adjustments, and I'm just gonna do brightness and contrast here. And I want to put up the contrast a lot. As you can see, it looks really good. It looks actually way better. Just as a finishing touch, I think it looks really good and really pro actually. So yeah, don't be afraid to use that as well. The brightness, that really depends, because we don't want it to be too bright. So I think actually this, something like this should actually be good, right? Yeah, it's actually good, right? We don't need to be too precise about this part. Okay, so I wanted to make the text a little bit smaller. There's some last adjustments here that I want to make, just to make it look really good. This may seem small, but I'm just going to check if it is actually too small. Let's see from afar. Yeah, we want it to be a little bit bigger, but not too much actually. Just going to put it slightly down a bit. There we go, guys. I think I'm going to leave it at this. Here's a little tutorial on how to make a PUBG thumbnail. It's really an idea. Just for you, if you are making it, you are, of course, put something like online gameplay or gameplay part 1, whatever you want. And that is, of course, in your case. But yeah, guys, I actually gave you an idea here on how to make a PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds thumbnail. You can, of course, copy it. You can do whatever I did. I'm totally fine with that. I would be flattered, actually. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. I really hope I helped you out. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a like. It would be really nice. Subscribe would also be really nice. And I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye.